Okay, I am going to start with getting some of the cutouts I've already downloaded. So I have a bunch of stuff I need to do beforehand, but like the letters I think will take a while, but I had an idea. Let me show you my idea. My idea for my first felt project is to do, Kelsey, move, is to do like a flower with a ladybug in the middle and then just like ribbon holding it up. And then I wanted to do like a photo holder, but I think I'm gonna do that next time because I'm thinking like this is gonna take one video worth, or at least like an hour or two because of the detail. And yeah, I'll work on other stuff another time, but this is my project that I'm gonna work on today, and hopefully it goes well. So I already have these two flowers I want to do. I think this one would work best for this project, and I think a little bit bigger like that maybe would be good. So I'm just on Canva and I got these from Google, and I have construction paper and a pen. I'm gonna outline it and then I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna try to do this fast because I'm trying to do this fast, and I'm also trying to be very careful to not put too much pressure because it is a screen and it's delicate. So it looks like that, but it's fine. So, oops. So this is what I got. I'm just gonna cut it out. Okay, this petal is fugly. I'm gonna try to fix it. Okay, that's better. Looks really cute. Cute. Now we have our oval and our flower shape. Okay, for the ladybug, we're obviously gonna do red, so we've got red here. And then for the flower, it would be kind of cool to do like a blue because I think it'll contrast nicely with the red. But honestly, I've never been really good with color theory. So we're just gonna try out the blue. Some of the inspiration I'm taking is from people I've seen online. So I really like this account on TikTok called Pika Paper, and they make really, really cool crafts. Some of them are felt, some of them are paper. I went through her page and I just looked at the types of tips that she gave and just looked at the kind of stuff that they made to see, just for inspo. Okay, not to use Gen Z language, but this is gonna be chopped. Okay, I just pinned that down so it doesn't move because it's already moving when I tried to do it without pins. So hopefully that's a little bit better. So this is how the flower turned out. I think it's pretty good. Not bad, not too shabby. It's a little rough around some of the edges, but aren't we all a little bit? Aren't we all a little rough? Okay, there's my ladybug. It kind of looks like the circle for the flower, doesn't it? And to follow our drawing, which is right here, we're going to need little leggies and little antennas. I'm gonna freehand those and just, hope for the best, really. Whoa, first cut and it's already looking good. I'm a genius. Okay. Look at this. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. Other antenna is on the way, don't worry. I am cooking. Oh, this leg's a little too thicky. A little too thicky for me. For my ladybug. Whoa! Whoa! And then look at this. Whoa! That looks sick, everybody. Yeah. That looks fucking sick. Okay, I'm gonna cut out the little line in the middle. Again, just freehanding this part because who the hell is gonna stop me? Cute. That is looking adorbs. Right there. We gotta make it look organic. We gotta make it look organic. So what I'm doing is I just folded the felt and I'm just cutting little, very little dots. I'm just cutting little tiny dots, like barely anything, to make them small enough for our little ladybug. Our little lady. Like that. Okay, I moved the camera a little closer just so you're able to see a little bit better, but I glued on this little head piece. I'm not really sure what this is on the ladybug. Anatomically, I'm not sure what the hell I'm saying. So I put the little antennas in between the body and we'll just call it the ladybug's head. So it'll look like this. Cute. It looks so good. It looks so good already. I love it. I love her. I should get some tweezers. Whatever. We're gonna do a dot here. Oops. And a dot there. 'Cause she's gotta be asymmetrical. Boom. Okay, and then the medium little dots are gonna go up here. The small one is gonna go there. So this is the medium one. This is the small, medium, small. I'm just gonna turn this around and press it. Make sure it's all sticking. And that's our little ladybug. And that's our little ladybug, sans legs. Okay, that's how she looks right now. So we've got to add her little leggies. So we're gonna flip her around. Gonna press her again. And then add her little leggies. Ah, she's stuck to me. Ah, she's sticking to me. Hurry, the glue. The glue is drying. Okay, a little bit more glue here since the leggy didn't want to stay. Or I think it's that I have glue on my hands, so it probably is just sticking to me. I made a back for the leggies because it's just not sticking like I want it to, which is fair. It doesn't want to stick, and that's okay. That's the ladybug done. She is looking a little cutie pie. She is looking rough, but we persevere, and she's a cutie because I made her and she's mine. So now we can move back to our flower, and we have to figure out how we want the beading on our little flower. I brought down a lot of the beads I had already, so I didn't have to buy any. But this is all kind of a collection of beads that I've had for years, since I was probably a little girl. There's just a hodgepodge of beads in this one. This case has fallen so many times, but I think that there's a lot of goodies in here. A lot of goodies that we can use. We just have to kind of sort through and figure out what we want to use. Nothing too complicated, since this is my first beading slash felt project. No. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to try the beading now. So I should leave a bit of room for the embroidery on the end, and then our ladybug's going to go here. I'm gonna go behind it. Just kind of start anywhere, I guess. I'm kind of nervous because Calcifer needs to be really close to me right now, and I don't understand why. I am going to get him off the table in a bit because I don't need him being around needles or anything like that. Just trying to be as safe as I can with a cat, with an orange cat. First bead in, cute. I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I finished beading, and I think it turned out okay for my first try. I'm not very good at embroidery or beading and stuff, but I think with practice I could get there. Ignore that. I obviously put in the bead before bringing the needle back out to this side. And to be honest, I tried to take it out, but I just couldn't. And, you know, this is going to be in the back anyway. No one's going to see it. No one but you. So don't tell anyone that that bead is back there. So that's how my flower looks. And then the ladybug will go there, obviously. So I am going to work on stitching this together. So this will be stitched like that. This will be the back. And then I will, I think it's called blanket or mattress stitch it. And I'm gonna fill it as I go. Obviously, I'm gonna leave a little space here to put a ribbon or something so it can hang somewhere. And then glue the ladybug, and that should be it. So we're almost done. Almost 2 hours later, and we're almost there. I did watch one YouTube video about felt ornaments, and I really liked their video. Yeah, I don't remember how they started this part of the project, but I'm going honestly to just wing it because that's just my personality. That's just how I am. Okay, I'm almost to the end of the stitching. So I'm actually going to fill it, and I have a ton of yarn that I didn't use. So I'm going to stuff it with this. But if you have that stuffing you can buy at the store, you can also do that. Just depends what you want to use. I also brought down some ribbon. I don't know which one I want to use. I feel like none of these go with the color scheme. I'll probably go with the gray just because it's a little bit thicker ribbon. this is how the flower is looking after the stitch. You have this little ribbon holding it up. And then this is the back. I'm not really sure what to do with these loose ends. Maybe glue them down. I'm thinking that if you had like a little label for your business or whatever, you could glue it here to keep them back. But now we're just gonna glue the ladybug and it should be done. Okay, she is done. I love how she turned out. I think she is such a cutie pie. I'm so happy with how she looks. And I think for my very first felting project that this was actually a pretty big success. I mean, it's completed. What more can we ask for, right? So I hope everyone enjoys this video. And if this inspires you to venture out to a new craft project or a new hobby, then share with me down below. I'd love to know. Bye, everyone.